Some evils do not rise by force. They are chosen. Tale 2, the leader. The new humanity organizes itself through many calendars, though it inhabits the same time and space. Most nations, however, are anchored to the Gregorian calendar. The year is 2028. Among these lands, one stands out in silence. An ancient nation, now called the United States of America, approaches a decisive moment. The choice of a new leader. But the country bleeds. Suspicious deaths accumulate. Houses are burned. Bodies appear without a single drop of blood. Sometimes they are found torn apart, as if something had fed on them. Authorities investigate, but no perpetrators are identified. To avoid panic, the crimes are officially registered as unfortunate accidents. It is within this climate that a new candidate emerges. Unknown to the general public, he is immediately accepted by one of the most influential parties. His rise is sudden, almost inevitable. A national tour is planned, beginning in the interior of the northern region of the country. The first rally takes place in a strategically important city. The entire population attends. There is something about him that cannot be explained. Eyes gleam. Smiles widen. Wallets open. Thousands of dollars are donated within minutes. At the end, the candidate bids farewell and leaves that very night. Other events await him. The city celebrates. But that night, something else happens. The 18-year-old daughter of the hosting mayor disappears. Residents report seeing a dark shadow wandering through the streets after the rally. Days later, a body is found in the forest, pale, dry, lifeless. It is the young woman, a promise of music the city will never hear. Morning settles in. 1 week later, in the south of the country, the candidate appears at another rally. This time, in a powerful city. Once again, crowds gather. Millions of dollars are donated. The same hypnotized gaze. The celebration extends into the night. The candidate departs before midnight. That night, the shadow is seen again. The sheriff's 18-year-old daughter disappears. Days later, her body is found by the lake, dry, bloodless, lifeless. The future doctor, who will never be. The city enters mourning. The following week, in the east, in a colossal metropolis, the ritual repeats itself. Rally, crowd, rivers of money in donations. The candidate leaves before midnight. The shadow returns. The mayor's son disappears. Days later, his mutilated body is found near a mountain cave, the promise of the football team that will never be fulfilled. Another city in grief. In the fourth week, the candidate arrives in the north, in one of the wealthiest cities of the nation. The rally is his most audacious yet. The crowd erupts. Cheers, applause, adoration. He is treated like an idol. He departs before midnight. That night, the shadow returns once more. The mayor's son, a young seminarian, disappears. His body is found, hanging from the church altar's cross, dry, bloodless, lifeless. The future priest, who will never stand at the altar. Panic spreads. In the 5th week, the candidate arrives at the center of the country, in its largest city. He is received with the highest honors by the mayor, accompanied by his beautiful daughter, Miss Beauty of the city. She greets him with a kiss on the cheek. The rally is the most eloquent, inflamed, and exalted of his entire campaign. The entire city attends. They give everything they can. The celebration explodes. The candidate leaves before midnight. No one notices when the mist disappears. This time, there is no immediate search. The candidate is not merely a politician. He is not a common psychopath. He is not a human killer. He is the abductor. Using his powers of hypnosis, he takes the young woman far from the city. This time, he chooses the swamp. With a single gaze, he breaks the spell. Terrified, she asks where she is, what they are doing there, how they arrived. He smiles. He tells her he is a vampire, that she will die there, that these are her final moments in life. He grabs her. His fangs emerge. He moves to drain her blood. Then, she begins to laugh uncontrollably. Confused, he asks why she laughs, tells her she is about to die. She answers that she will not. Angered, he insists he will feed on her. She smiles and snaps her fingers. The vampire's hands shatter. Another snap. His legs break. In terror, he asks who she is. A witch? She answers no. She says she is far older than he is. She became immortal through a curse, and her curse is to end the curses of others. She lives eternally to record the evil that dwells between worlds, and by recording it, to sentence it. With one final snap, the young woman transforms. The supreme mage stands before him. His robe, once white, is now black. In his arms, the Book of Shadows. He opens it and declares, by the powers vested in me, by eternity, I condemn you for all your crimes, and sentence you to eternal imprisonment in the limbo, among those like you. The vampire begins to burn. From his body, a black smoke is drawn into the book. Only ashes remain on the swamp floor. The Book of Shadows is not merely a record. It is a portal. The mage closes the book, takes a deep breath, and continues on his path